During Florida's mini lobster season, wildlife officers approach a dive boat with a diver down flag display. As they approach, they see two scuba divers with lobster bags getting on the boat.
Yo, do not drop anything. How you guys doing? Fishing wildlife? Good. Let me give you a line. Go ahead and pop that cleat for me, Cap. Just throw that out. So thank you.
An officer boards the vessel and begins measuring the lobster.
Who's in charge today? Yeah, stand by. How was it? Current's ripping, huh?
I wear a pair of boots. Rock climbing the floor every time.
Hey, you got your Nikes on, it looks like.
See a long way, hold on to the saddle, be ready to rock crawl already.
For sure. How many do you have? You know?
It was so hard trying to hold on with one hand, hold the lobster in the other.
I got you.
I couldn't even get back to the boat. I literally had to hit the BC and was like, come pick me up, guys.
Right. You know you can only have 6 in your bag.
No idea.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You can.
We're from Miami. Lost change recently, I'm guessing?
No. You can't harvest for other folks. You can only harvest your 6. It's been like that forever. I've been doing this for 17 years. Okay, who's got the registration?
Where are you guys from? Miami.
There's a lot of shorts in there too. Did you measure them?
Like I said, I had no chance to do anything while
Do you have a measuring gauge?
not put me on there.
You got to have that on you, and you got to measure them in the water prior to putting them in your bag. You have no idea? Unfortunately, that's not a good excuse, sir. This is lobster mini season.
Doing it a long time, man, and I've never heard of anybody say that.
It's been like,
We're in this situation since really young.
I grew up down here. I've been doing this for 30 plus years, both on my off time and as a cop. Yeah.
Yeah, the registered owner of the boat's not here.
That's fine. No, that's fine. No problem. Do you have your ID, gentleman in the red shirt?
Not carrying.
You have your ID, sir? Thanks.
The officers are finding that many lobsters on board are too small to keep.
All those are short. Those are all short, and those are good. How many total? Do you have a fishing license, Mr. Douglas? Fishing license? Fishing license too? Yes.
Get 18 total. And 14 are short here. Are there any more lobster on board?
No, you're good. I found it on the computer. I'm just gonna preface this with you're very lucky you're not going to jail today. I'll explain in a second. I need an offense number, reference 64 Lima over bag. Yeah, you've got 14 undersize, which is way over your bag limit, and 18 total, which is 3 times your bag limit. Like I said, you should be going to jail. It's a misdemeanor. There's going to be a lot of violations today. We're not going to do that, okay? We're gonna write you a ticket. You're gonna go to court later, okay? But you are getting charged with that.
So we can only have 6 in the back.
Yes. If you have 2 divers underwater, each diver can have 6. Yes. If you have 3 or 4 divers in the water, each diver can have 6.
It can't be one bag.
It can't be one bag. Well,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
if you, like, say
I
you,
had just came out of the water.
but we didn't see you in the water. When he came up, he had the bag in his possession. It's all about.
He was in the water, we were in the water, and then he got caught in the. I'm just saying, sir. He got caught in the
Either way,
rip.
you're still over. You can only have 12. You had 18.
Yes.
So even if that was the case, you didn't were in the water, you have to have one more person.
What I'm telling you is.
6. No, ma'am. So sorry. He was in the water with the. I was in the water, and he was in the water, and then he got caught in the current because the current was ripping. So like we had to drop everything, and we had to haul butt and come pick him up. That's exactly what happened.
PSI left.
What I'm saying is.
No, I got you.
We can charge all 3 of you then because you've got 14 undersized. So it's in possession. So we saw him come out of the water with the bag.
Before they go into the bag, you have to measure them.
That's the key. That's what
As soon as they go into the bag, you're
Right.
saying, I measured this is my lobster and it's good size.
Okay.
Because even if we would have stopped with enough people in the water out there,
Right.
it's still undersized.
How much do you weigh?
No.
No, I'm just trying to explain it to you. As soon as they go in the bag, you're saying, this is not good.
I know. It was my fault. The current was ripping. I had no time to do it. Only on one hand.
All right, Douglas. The charges are all on here, okay? It's 14 charges of undersize, 1 charge of being over the bag limit of lobster, 1 for not measuring in the water, and 1 for not having a measuring device, okay? You gotta have it in the water.
There's no way to prove to you, you know? So I understand. It sucks, but
Yeah, you gotta measure them in the water, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is gonna include a court appearance. You're gonna have to go to court. It's actually a misdemeanor. You're getting what's called a notice to appear, okay? And basically, because of the whole COVID thing and all that, you're gonna have to call, and they're gonna notice you on when you're gonna appear in court, okay? Normally, we'll give out a court date, but because they don't have that, the clerk's office is going to notice you.
is it one misdemeanor or is it 14 different?
It's 17 total charges. Each lobster that's undersized is 1 count. So if you have 14, it's 14 counts. That's not my doing. That's the state of Florida. Unfortunately, the excuse of not knowing or not being aware during mini season doesn't fly for anybody, any officer, because it's a highly anticipated event. So it's your onus as the harvester to know the rules and know the laws, and there's plenty of information out there.
Normally I do measure just the current, as you can tell, it's
And you can explain that in court, you know? I mean, you can explain that in court. I just document what I see and let them sort everything out. It's gonna say on there, I didn't switch it out. It says for the court date 8/27, disregard that, okay? I'm gonna cross it out. Like I said, you're gonna have to call. Monroe County, yes, because the violation occurred in Monroe County. Thanks. Good.